You all, let's go. I'm trying to get my hair straight. As you can hear, my voice is a lot better. It's not 100%, right? It's not 100%, but it's better than what it was. So come in, hit that like, hit that share button. You all, let's go, let's go, let's go. Hit that like, hit that share button. I got my new workout shirt on today. Supposed to strap my kind of sanitizer napkin. Help get my belly. Read some text messages. Uh, all right. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Hit that like, hit that share button. Talk about two things in this quick video. Number one, Shiba Inu pump. Yesterday, Shiba Inu was in the dark green yesterday, right? Um, had his pump. Y'all let me know if the sound check is okay. Hello, Miss Howard. Hello to you as well. Yeah, I'm doing a lot better. I didn't take any give me a sec. I didn't take any over the counter medication for it. Trying to put my phone number on the screen in case anyone want to text me about the business, but I can't even see that tab. I think I hit the wrong tab. So anyway, you all just got to be in listen mode. But I didn't depend on over the counter medicine this time. So of course it takes a little longer when you go the natural route, but it's worth it in the long run. So still scrappy, still not 100, but definitely a lot of congestion gone, and I think my lymph node was swollen as well, so that was um, adding to the hoarseness. So I think my lymph nodes around my neck are reducing as well. So thank you. I do appreciate those kind words. Not 100%, but definitely better. So let's talk about Shiba Inu pump. Then we'll get into the second part. I signed up my first person out of the States, and I'm so happy for this cryptocurrency global expansion opportunity from the Trinidad and and I'm so glad to have him aboard. Caribbean area, and I'll tell you about that conversation later. But Shiba Inu. So what happened with She was the announcement of shibarium, right? Shibarium has been a work in process, in progress rather, a work in progress, and kind of been in discussions for about 6 months. Even last year, people were long anticipating, waiting for shibarium. And what shibarium will do, what it's designed to do, is to take coins out of circulation. Uh, I can't even see how many people I have on. I don't like this. But anyway, take coins out of circulation. You call that burning, right? You burn these cryptos. You know that Shiba has a large supply, I think in the billions of cryptocurrencies. And the way cryptocurrency works, or any currency works, is supply and demand. The less that you have in quantity, in supply, right? And the more on demand it is, the more valuable it is, the more valuable it becomes. Unlike the United States dollar or any fiat currency that um, prints unlimited supply. In the United States, um, what happened was in 1971 when President Nixon removed the dollar being linked to gold, it allowed the United States and the Federal Reserve, which is not the government, but it allowed them to have an infinite power to produce as much dollars and fiat currency as they wanted, right? And so this really showed during 2018, 2019, and now to 2023 because you saw inflation. You saw when PPP loans, uh, larger tax refunds, um, larger working incomes amount, right, for people not working, um, larger stimulus checks, right, or just stimulus checks, and then child tax credit, then you begin to see how prices on everything increase because the more that's put out in the economy and the economic system, the less and less valuable it becomes, and the more it's going to cause prices to rise, which is called inflation. So shibarium, it is rumored, not a fact, not true, that shibarium will be released on Love Day, which is Valentine's Day. And it gave it some volume on yesterday. Also, um, big whales moved their money out of Binance, billions of Shiba out of Binance into a security wallet, which helped also burn the tokens because anytime a token, a crypto is taken out of circulation, that's a burning, right? It burns it. It's not to be used. And so that transaction caused a lot of them to be taken out of circulation, right? So the move is rumored to be in a private, more secure wallet. Now, you won't hear me say that cryptos like Dogecoin and Shiba Inu are dog coins or joke. Now, the only crypto that I don't agree with um, is Safe Moon and stuff like that. There are some meme coins that's just pump and dump. They have no um, use, no real use case. But this is the thing, because Shiba is so cheap, I tell people you don't want to put, in my opinion, a large amount of money in there. You don't want to put more money in there that you can afford to lose, right? Because just like it pumped yesterday, it's in the red, down 6% today. Everything is speculation. Shibarium has not been released yet, right? It's been longer waited for the release. And what Shibarium will help Shiba do is to burn more SHIB and put it on more of a layer two blockchain, right? Layer two blockchain, burn more SHIB. If you don't understand that terminology, then you shouldn't invest in it. I don't think. But, some people actually listen to YouTube like myself and other people and just hear it. And they just make a decision. I don't advise it, right? It's good to trust people and it's great to trust me, but it's best to do your own research. So the question is sometimes is, do you have any Shiba Doge? Yeah, I do, because Shibarium um, will make SHIB layer two. It will burn more of the tokens, taking them out of circulations, and it will help add SHIB onto platforms that would accept SHIB as transactions for payment for actual products. It will help give it real use cases, real world usage, and it will bring in things like the NFTs to it, and it will do so much more enhancement. However, right, I know you thought I was going to give you the biblical prophecy that a lot of people do about the Queen of Sheba, but she was the Queen of Sheba, and she was, uh, her real name is Queen Makeda. She was the Queen of Sheba. That's a territory or a region, and that is a a figure used in the Bible, symbolic, right? She stayed 6 months. See, the message you should get out of it is that she stayed 6 months. The number six, God completed everything on the sixth day. And on the sixth day, he said that everything, man was very good. That's the number of man. And it took 6 months for her to get a wisdom transfer from Solomon, you know. Some people don't want to study things, and they don't even want to be students of knowledge and money for 6 days. 6 days is too long for them. I don't want to learn about this. I just want to invest, right? I don't want to take time to learn what layer 1, 2, and 3 is in crypto. Uh, I don't want to learn what's uh, real use case and usage and uh, EFTs and metaverse and I mean NFTs. I said EFTs. Um, they don't want to learn those things. They just want to blindly put their money in and get rich. They don't want to learn about the future of money, and they don't want to learn about the past of money. I heard Robert Kiyosaki, who is still 20 years later the best-selling author of the finance book Rich Dad Poor Dad. 20 some odd years later, they're still number one seller. Say, most people have no idea what real money is. He quotes also that poor people work for money and rich people make money work for them. So, yes, I hold Sheep. Yes, I hold Doge. But hey, if neither one of them profit, yes, I made thousands off Dogecoin. Um, will Doge be listed on Elon Musk's Twitter? That's all um, skeptical at this time. You don't have any sound backing or proofing that those things will happen. So if you are a person that kind of likes to play the lottery or casino, you like to gamble on some things, then investing in those type of um, safe move and things like that, that might be what's best for you, right? Just as an example. But I do hold some sheep doge, but things like that, XRP, you don't know what direction these coins are going to go in. You can do all your research and your studying, but at the end of the day, when the elite, when the powers that be get ready to do a rug pull, right? You don't know if you have cryptocurrency with sound backing. The only crypto that I believe right now is that can regulate itself, that's going to be true to the test of time, is really Bitcoin and Ethereum for sure. Like for sure, sure. I can be 99.99% on those because of the research and study and the fact that Ethereum is now more deflationary than ever. But these other cryptocurrencies that my business partner um, and like Miss Howard, I don't know if you're still on. Let me know if you're still on the comments. He's into cryptocurrency, and I am as well, that have real use cases, real backing, that's backed by commodities, things that will not go away ever, right? Where silver will not ever erode, it won't go away. Gold will never go away. As Robert Kiyosaki says, silver and gold has been here since before cockroaches, right? Crude oil, commodities. Um, what else? What else? All right, Miss Deborah, if you can put in the comments, text CC to my number because I can't find a tab to do it with, and I can highlight it. Text CC to 331-444-5556. I'm gonna have to get a WhatsApp account, right? So my people globally can text that number as well, and I can highlight it. But as I explained to him, and even Miss Howard, people within the states, there's a reason why these cryptocurrencies even stand out from Bitcoin and Ethereum. Number one, they are linked to and connected to commodities. Um, I was on the phone with my aunt today. She was excited that gas had took a dip to $2.99 a gallon. She was like, I'm about to go fill up, right? We have cryptocurrency that's linked to natural gas, as people right now cannot even afford their energy bill, their electrical bills, utility bills, because the price of their utilities have increased, right? Natural gas, crude oil, the only thing that's keeping crude oil and natural gas prices somewhat stable right now was China and Russia. But now you got China and United States. They got this beef about their balloon. I'm like, China, what you expect the United States to do? They gonna keep your spy balloon floating, but and now there's beef between China and United States, and people, it's it is amazing to me. I'm so dumbfounded by the people that really believe those, you know, that this little flying balloon that China has no idea how it got into the States. And, United States popped the balloon and boom, this is going to start the new World War III. Listen, this stuff is going to happen anyway. But to me, the fact that um, they use those minor things to insult the intelligence of some people, when people go by that, like this economy was going to crash anyway. They was going to do that anyway. They just creating a narrative and a story to go ahead, to give to the people as to why they're going to go to war and go ahead because both parties, all countries, right, study the IMF, study the World Economic Forum, have always wanted, they're ready to get out of the dollar system. United States dollar is the dominatory dollar accepted. And you know what? Other countries are like, why should we accept your dollar for our goods and services and commodities when we're the one that's rich in the commodities that we export to your country? So time is up, United States, your reign is over. So when you think about from 1971 to 2021, when the dollar officially became debt because Nixon removed the backing from the gold standard, then it got connected to Saudi Arabia, known as the petrodollar. Then that gave it a backing of another commodity. Then I really ask you all, why don't you have crypto backed by commodity? If what made the dollar and the paper cash system so valuable is having it linked to gold up to 1971, and then after that to petro, right? Then why don't you think your crude oil, your crypto should be connected to crude oil, natural gas, digital gold, commodities, and companies and businesses? So this is what I'm offering, and what makes this opportunity different, right? Is like my new business connection in Caribbean, right? Trinidad, um, is that he had a crypto exchange, right? I said, first of all, get your money out of Safe Moon. Safe Moon is nothing, right? It's a pump and dump. You got people like the Kardashians that's on trial, and I forgot the NFL player name that's on trial for pumping and dumping, and Shaquille O'Neal that pump and dump FTX. You want to get sound crypto right now, right? But the the beauty of this is that it is linked to real world commodities that will never go away. And as we enter into this switch, as the United States are going to introduce Fed coin, this is what makes Bitcoin and Ethereum so powerful, that they are already deemed a commodity, crypto, right? They're already in the commodity category. This is why XRP is in trial to decide whether it's a security that acts like a stock, right? Or is it a real commodity that people can use globally and anywhere in the world like you can Bitcoin and Ethereum. And Bitcoin is the king of them all because with Bitcoin, you can convert it into any other crypto, right? So you have these commodities, cryptocurrencies, and it gives you passive income at the same time. Like, for example, he had an exchange that locked up his money. He couldn't pull his money out. He had cryptos invested in his exchange. This is called centralized exchanges. This is what happened with Voyager. People are going to lose their crypto, their holdings, when you don't know the difference between decentralized and centralized, right? These cryptalized exchanges, they can lock up your investments, right? And I know you may be saying, well, Queen, all you have to do is put on a cold wallet. That's true, but what if you make a purchase Tuesday and you didn't get an opportunity to store it in your cold wallet, and then they lock it up the next day, or whatever the situation may be? And so having these cryptocurrencies that are decentralized and backed by commodities is not only that's going to give you passive crypto rewards on a daily basis, meaning that you can liquidate it out and continue to accumulate more crypto. See, if I wanted to purchase a Bitcoin today, I would have to have 23,000. But that 23,000 would give me just one Bitcoin. 23,000 through these cryptocurrencies and these tokens will give you a perpetual Lifetime is like purchasing a goose that lays the golden eggs, or purchasing a ATM that gives you unlimited cash. That as you're withdrawing, it's making deposits for you at the same time. And you get the accumulation that way and the appreciation when these commodity prices raise up. See, Robert Kiyosaki said it this way. Robert Kiyosaki said it this way. When fake money comes in, which is paper cash money, real money goes into hiding. Real money hides like gold, like silver. Things are valuable, right? But with fake money, is will begin to drive out and do away with. I watched someone sent me a video on Facebook that showed a man was at Dunkin' Donuts, had hundreds of dollars in his hand, right? I would bet it was at least 1,000. He couldn't even buy a donut and a cup of coffee with cash. They said, we don't accept cash here. You go to any of these, you got somebody said NFL Pro Bowl. I don't know why they put that in the comment, but they did. NFL Pro Bowl. Go to an NFL game, go to a professional sporting event, NFL, collegiate, NBA, right, WNBA, baseball, right, hockey. They don't accept cash. They're already cashless. And so when these commodities rise up, which you're going to see gold and silver and crude oil and natural gas within the next couple of months, between March and May, because March by the calendar is the first of the year, not January, right? That's the Gregorian calendar. When you look at the Hebrew Greek calendar, March is the first month. It is the spring. It is the new season, not January. January is actually just the 11th month, right? December, that's why in Spanish it's called Diez. December is the 10th month. When March comes and more war tensions between China and America happens, uh, the economist, as I already said, expect $4 gas prices for regular, for 87 gas by May, right? You're going to see a recession enter into this economy like no other. But when you have cryptos that's linked to these commodities, then your money is going to be inflated and not deflated. Now, commodities, we use them every day, people. And I'm logging out because I have another Zoom. I may let her get on if she want to tell this story. I had a business partner that enrolled December, December in this opportunity that I'm talking about, crypto backed by commodities that give you passive income at the same time. And he unexpectedly passed away of a heart attack at work. But he left this in place. Remember, I told you that you can get perpetual licenses that will mine you these crypto tokens, right, for at least 10 years minimum. Her husband went to work, unexpectedly passed away. I'm doing a Zoom with her in a couple of hours to show. He left the phrase to this. He left in place for her generational wealth and money through crypto on autopilot. So I'm having a private Zoom with her to show her how to maneuver and understand the website. And she's inviting family members. What a better legacy can you leave behind for your loved ones than to have commodity set up like this that's going to increase in value, not going to be taxed, and that's going to set them, prepare them for what you won't be able to see, but what they're going to experience in this economy. What a better asset and legacy to leave behind. I'm so glad I met him. I'm so glad he set this up and he took action because people, tomorrow is not promised to any of us, including myself. And so, to my business partner in Trinidad, I hope you watch this video. I'm so looking forward to traveling there, to meeting the people. He was so happy and excited. He said, I've been trying to educate my people here, get them in sound cryptocurrency, get them help financially. And he said, but most opportunities do not, uh, are not available for my area for us to enroll in and sign up and to have access to these cryptos. So I guess Miss Howard is all off, but I don't see the comment. But at any rate, if you want to be a part of it, just watch the replay because I'm about to log off. I have to do a Zoom. Text CC to 331, right? It's easy to remember 331 444 and then 555 and 6. What you missed at the beginning, I talked about the Shiba Inu pump that happened yesterday. Do I think Shiba Inu and Dogecoin pump and dump? Or they just, meme coins? And I talked about my new partner in Trinidad that I just enrolled out of the States, and how this is a global opportunity to get passive income and cryptocurrency backed by commodities. I know I wanted you to put it here in the comments, not send it to me, so that I can highlight it. But that's okay. I'm about to log off now, Miss Howard. And then I talked about one of my business partners that got these crypto backed by commodities. I'm having a private Zoom with his wife and family and loved ones to show them how to maneuver in the website. He unexpectedly passed away of a heart attack, but he left a legacy. He left something in place that is making money, unfortunately, even in his transition, in his death, right? I tell people, it's such um, to have an opportunity that will, most people say, hey, I'm making money in my sleep, right? Or I'm making money while I'm on vacation. I'm making money while I'm working out, exercising, which I am. But to say that I can continue, even for my daughter, make money in my death, in my passing, passively, and make money if I'm sick and ill, if my health is failing, if my health is top notch, or whether I'm in the hospital. And that's the difference between passive income and residual income. Well, if I have residual income, I don't have to worry about my tenant calling me while I'm on my hospital bed sick or in my house sick, saying, hey, I need somebody to come fix this sink. And I have to make sure that that is taken care of, that I don't have to make business decisions when my health is failed, right? That I'm leaving some commodities back crypto behind for my daughter, that if I unfortunately passed away, right, I transition, that's what I call it, transition to the next dimension, that she is set for whatever this present economy, no matter how bad it gets. Again, commodities will never go away. As Rob Kiyosaki said, they've been here before the roaches. And we use commodities every day. So why wouldn't you have money put into things that you use every day? You go to the grocery store to buy eggs and food. Those are commodities. We have cryptos that's backed by agriculture. Um, you use plastic bags every day that's made out of oil. The fertilizer to grow the food that you use is made from crude oil. You go to the gas pump every day to get gas if you have a gas vehicle, right? If you're not on EV. So you use commodities every day, right? You may be, if you're have electronics, you got silver in that some type of way. In the medical field, right? In your phone batteries, you got silver. Technology has more silver than anything, 5G Wi-Fi, right? That's silver. The machinery that it takes, copper, right? So why would you not have cryptocurrency just to connect it and grow with the things that's a necessity? See, it's not a necessity to have Bitcoin. It would be smart if you could afford it right now if you missed out. It's not a necessity to have Ethereum. It's not. It's not a necessity for you to have any crypto, but it's just a necessity to have commodities. So what are you going to do? You're going to let your money deflationary with the increased inflation rates? Or are you going to let your money grow with the commodities that you're going to need every day? Look, we got this crypto that's backed by, it's called beverage. They make water. They make carbonated beer and wine. They make energy drink. You need water to drink every day. That's a commodity. So while you purchasing this thing, why don't you connect your cash, which is trash anyway, because it's lost over 90% of its purchasing power, to the things you're using any day anyway. So at least while you're at the gas pump complaining about your gas prices increase, your money is moving up higher than the price is moving at the pump, or your eggs, or your wheat, or your bread, or whatever you buy, your rice. So you have grow agriculture that's increasing 10x more than the price that's increasing at the grocery store. All right, text CC to 331-444-5556. You want to get in, make passive income and appreciation. 10 millionaires have been made already from the crude oil backed crypto. This was released in November 2021 when crude oil hit its all time high of June of 2022. I mean, 1,000, I said 10. I meant to say, I said 10 because of 10 months, but just 1,000 millionaires were made in 10 months' time. Michael Jordan said it this way: you miss all the shots that you don't take. And I added a second line to that quote to make it my own. You miss all the investment gains that you don't make. All right, you all, Queen out. Let me try to find this in, but then I got to pick up my phone to do it. These are my nails.